Let's go to Gothfield.
I
What's going on,
Hello,
Gothfield?
Gothfield.
I hate every day. That's the
You sound
difference.
goth.
Ugh.
You sound goth. What's going
So,
on?
well, there's a lot of reason for me to be. So, I'm here in the great old Midwest.
Okay.
Population nothing, right? So it's already a little hard for me because I'm a trans man.
Okay.
And 2 years ago, I got into a disastrous situationship on and
Mm.
off for like 10 months.
Mm.
I definitely had more feelings for him than he did for me.
Right.
I ended up getting pregnant, but I didn't
Oof.
know that I was pregnant until it, you know, fled my body,
Oh wow. Holy
unbeknownst to
shit.
me.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
then, because I didn't, sorry, I don't want to keep talking over you, but there is a lot to this, so
Please go
I'm
ahead.
trying to
Yeah,
make it
yeah.
efficient for you. So I didn't realize that was happening, and I ended up going to the ER a couple of, I don't even know how long later, but basically, I thought my appendix ruptured. Turns out I was going into sepsis or something
Holy
because,
shit.
yeah. So I got slammed with a $750 bill, and him and I were not in a stage of like I couldn't tell him because I didn't think he'd like care like that. He was kind of wishy-washy on and off, but I thought, okay, I'll just deal with this and like maybe it won't affect me. Wrong. But anyways,
Yeah.
our lives collide once again in a strange way. We end up meeting each other through this pretty small gaming community because there's nothing to do in Kansas except for play this game, I guess.
Mhm.
Um so for a while, like I didn't realize that was him. He didn't realize that was me, but I only
Get the
put two
fuck
and
out of
two
here.
together. Yes,
So
yes, man.
you're
Because
gaming online and you like have a romance. You hit it
I would
off.
not say it was that. I would not say it was that online. It was more of a, oh, I realize that I know this motherfucker in person and he knows me, but now we have these entangled mutual friends online that they don't know that we were together, kind of thing.
Interesting. So this is
So
in
then he comes
person.
back at, yes, but we
Oh.
have online friends together now, like
Hmm.
mutual friends in this gaming
Okay.
community.
Okay.
So slides back into my DMs because I'm a desperate fucking, like, I don't even know, man. I'm sorry, but what am I supposed to do? Say no?
Sure. Yes, that is what you're
He
supposed to do,
was
but go ahead.
No, you don't understand, like, people treat me, like, so shitty out here, and, like, he didn't really know that I had a miscarriage at that point, so, like, I didn't wanna drop the bomb on him, but I was like, "Okay, he's back in my life, maybe I can work up the courage to be like, 'Hey, this happened, and, like, I just kinda want a hug,' kinda situation."
Right.
But then he kinda rejected me after I dropped that on him because I knew he was seeing other people or whatever. That's not what the issue was. But then he told me he was moving to a city 250 miles away, and I was like, "Okay, well, I guess I'll just tell you that this happened. But, I wanna stay friends and, like, any kind of comfort." Like, I didn't even ask for money, none of that, because I didn't get the bill at that point yet. But, um, I continued to talk to him, and then he moved away, but we kind of like fell out. And I hadn't told any of our friends about it except for like two people because after I told him I had a miscarriage, he ignored me for a month. And then like it was a whole miscommunication.
Yeah.
Like, so a few months later, he ends up reaching back out to me because a few of our mutual friends noticed that he was being a shithead and like they kind of called him out on it. And they're like, "Why do you act like you don't know him? Whatever." That's not important.
Mm-hmm.
We had a whole falling out because he was basically like, "You're asking of too much. I can't be friends with you. Whatever. I live 250 miles away." And I was like, "Okay, well, I guess I'll deal with this. You deserve everything you get. Fuck you, bye," kind of thing. A year and a half later, a new girl moves into my next door apartment, and I only knew of her through other people in this college town. Like, that whole miscarriage thing like ruined my first year of grad school. I almost dropped out. Like,
Yeah,
it
that's
was a whole
tough.
thing, but I powered through, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and the second year and the summer begins. This is now this summer. I thought I was never going to see this guy again, but he somehow moves back to this fuck ass town, doesn't tell me,
Mm.
starts dating this girl next door to me,
Oh
and
wow. What
I
the fuck?
I noticed his car. I thought I was tweaking, but
Yeah. You're
then
like, I'm losing it.
sh yeah, because
Holy shit.
he works at Home Depot. So, like, I saw, like, a specific thing that I was like, "Holy fuck, there's no way
Hey,
that's
is
my
that the
only one
Subaru
in."
I gave someone head in? Like, no.
Kind of like that, basically, yeah. Is that fucking white Chevy Impala with a smiley face sticker on the back? Am I tweaking? Like, so I always referred to that whole entire like situation at the beginning as my Vietnam, because personally, it was my Vietnam. I was in the trenches. This was guerrilla warfare.
Okay.
Like that, I am a veteran and like I powered through it. This girl is certifiably insane because in less than 3 days of them dating, this guy texts one of our mutual friends who is my best friend. I'll just am I allowed to name drop? I don't know. They're not going to see this, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, it's up to you. Probably.
He tells he tells my buddy that
Yeah, that's fine.
he's dating this new girl, but she's neighbors with me, and my buddy's like, "Are you gonna apologize to him? He may not think it's sincere." Like, how close of neighbors? And he's like, "I can see into his kitchen window level close. Like, I can see into
That's
his
fucking
window."
crazy.
So, yes, she moved into my old best friend's apartment. And when I let her in for the viewing, because my landlord couldn't get the master key to work, I said, "Hey, we kind of have the same cut of keys, so be sure to change that. This is important, okay?"
Oh, wow.
This girl, less than a week later, like, they haven't been dating for a week. 3 days in, he's again confirming with my friend, "Should I or should I not apologize?" And my buddy's like, "You kind of sealed the deal on that. You should apologize, but you better hope that he doesn't see that you're dating this girl before you try to apologize, because, he's not going to accept your apology." Which, too late, I already noticed him. But this girl ended up going into psychosis because she was convinced she was pregnant.
Oh,
And,
wow.
like,
The
I
fuck?
didn't know that they were seeing each other before I'd invited her to, like, see some of these clothes before giving it to the local thrift store. It's complicated, but I'm friends with my
Yeah.
neighbors. We're all in, like, this little
Yeah, I mean,
thing.
you live like a very Midwestern trans existence.
Yeah.
Playing like
Yeah.
clothing swaps, specific gaming communities. Like you're
Right.
hitting you're hitting like trans bingo right now. You're hitting
Yeah,
small town
exactly.
trans bingo.
So she comes to look at these clothes, but she ends up going on that she crashed her car into a tree a month prior in an effort to, end herself because she staked out her ex-boyfriend's place in a city 2 hours away.
Oh my god.
And I'm like,
Okay. So
what?
she's out of her mind.
She said she lied to get out of the mental hospital, but right now she's freaking out because she thinks she's pregnant with this dude she's been seeing for the past week, but she doesn't know how to tell him, but that he doesn't know anything, and she's freaking out. Here I am. I knew that they'd been seeing each other. I just found out, but I couldn't freak out on her about it, Like, that's not my place to be like, "Hey, watch out for this motherfucker," kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so I'm freaking out because I'm like, "There's no way he got her pregnant. He might be the most potent motherfucker ever."
Right.
Like, what?
Also, how would
Like,
she know if it's been a week? I mean, anyway.
she wouldn't. I
Right.
tried to convince her that. I was like, "Babe, let's go have a cigarette. Let's sit in the grass." Mind you, she is like hyperventilating, trying to make herself puke, getting up, almost halfway passing out. She says that because she doesn't have her car, she walked back from his place after refusing to take pregnancy tests, that she just knows. Like, again,
Oh
she's in
my
psychosis.
God.
She's really not making a lot of
Yeah.
sense, and I'd never seen anything like this before. So she says that she found an owl on the way home, and that she made hand motions like she'd wrung its neck. I gave her a cigarette. It calmed her down for 2 minutes. She said that this
What
guy
the
stole
fuck?
her phone, keys, and her wallet. And here I am thinking, you can't get into your apartment without your keys, but whatever. She said that he also had her dog. She goes into her apartment after getting up and running around the building. She took off her shirt. She brings out her dog. And at this point, I realize, holy shit, she's not in reality.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to fucking do. She told me that last time she was in EMS, that she had been assaulted. So I was under the impression that if I called EMS, that it would make the situation worse. But because I knew
Okay.
that
I don't know that
she
that's a
was
fair
seeing this,
assumption.
yeah, because I knew she was seeing my ex, though, I was like, "Okay, I need to tell somebody for him to bring her things or whatever." Like, she said that she had a different phone, that it was her niece's that she got into a fight with, and then she
What the
got
fuck?
stabbed by her
Okay, all
niece.
right.
Dude,
Let's cut to the chase here. I don't
I
need to know
know, I
about
know,
her
I know, I
niece's
know, I know.
phone.
I'm so sorry. That's
That's
why I was trying to
okay.
get through this really fast. If
Okay.
you've ever seen the movie Beau is Afraid, like, it was exactly like that. There's
Okay.
2 decisions you can make.
An insane
risk-
3.5 hour long movie.
Yes. So I end up. Yes. It literally
Okay.
was.
So what happens with
I
you
end
and your ex situationship? How does he get back into the picture?
I basically have to end up contacting him because this bitch is going crazy in my apartment. And so I'm like, I can't believe I'm in this situation with you. She barricades us into my apartment because she threatens to kill my cats because she thinks that she has the same cut of key as me from when I let her in for the viewing. And like it turns into this standoff. We got the police involved, whatever. At that point at 7:30 in the morning,
What
like
the
she
fuck?
brought out the baby eagle. I had to call animal control. Like him and I are like, we have to go to court together because we had to file police paperwork. And he got involved into this because she tried to break into his place. Like it
What
was
the
a
fuck?
whole.
Okay.
So I was like, fuck, now we have to get over this thing. And he was like on his knees praying, like, I'm so sorry I did what I did to you. Like, I crave your forgiveness. Like,
Okay.
but it wasn't performative because we literally thought that she was gonna try to kill us because she had a shovel. Okay. Like, have to understand, like, I had no reason to believe that was performative because this was truly insane.
Okay. Okay. So
So
what's the question?
he cheated on me, and after everything he did, I told him I was going to have a nuclear option, and maybe, insinuated I would email his grandma. The breakup ended so bad, he's moving back in with them. It's the only woman in his life he has a good relationship, and he told me he would kill himself if I
Wait.
did that, and I
What?
said, "Okay, I won't."
Whoa! What happened? What do you mean? You guys? So wait, he asked for forgiveness, then you guys date again, and then he cheats on you. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, and he framed it as like, "I knew you wouldn't let me get out of the relationship." He cheated on me with 3 people, by the way.
Okay. All right.
And
Hold on, dude. let's.
get
Here's the thing. It was okay to accept his apology, but you shouldn't have fucked him again. You should have known what. There's no good can come of. Like you also wanted his. Like, look, I know you're saying like you were over it. Oh, you had to do it. You wanted to get. You wanted a real apology from him. You wanted him to grovel. You wanted this shit to work. You
Well,
should,
yes.
and we've all been there. We all have wanted our
Of course.
situationship to just become good overnight, but that's not how these
But
motherfuckers work.
dude, the way our lives keep intertwining, like, he was
No,
sitting here telling me, like, it
no,
felt like soul
no,
type shit, dude.
no.
Like,
You are
I
looking for it. They don't intertwine. You're looking for. You're desperately searching.
You
Like,
live
look,
in a college town in the Midwest.
Yeah.
There's like, you
You
know,
have the same 8 friends. You fucking play some niche anime game. Like, of course your lives
oh, it is not
intertwine.
anime. No,
Whatever it is. I'm
sir,
sorry.
it
I'm
is.
sorry.
It's
So, what
you're
is
gonna
it?
you're gonna get a kick out of it. It's old school RuneScape.
Oh my God. Okay, so that's there's not some cosmic force that is bringing you fucking idiots together. You just have the same kind of lives. And he's a fucking loser who can't stay away from that town. Whatever. You need to move the fuck on, dog. This shit's so.
But I should also try to get $750 out of it, considering he sent one of those girls $700 almost.
You
like,
got
I
no.
should just,
It's over. Listen, you have.
I'm allowed to be crazy, right?
No. You used that up when you started dating him. When he apologized, you were like, you know what could really make this right? You cover my fucking bills and you're forgiven, and I never want to see you again. But instead, you cashed in some more dick for a couple more months, and him cheating on you. And listen, we're not disappointed in you. This is how life goes. He showed you some affection at a weird time in your life.
Yeah.
We've wanted those toxic relationships are the best in some ways, right? That push and pull. This is your moment to realize, okay, I'm over that now. You cut your losses. $750 would have been nice, but you cannot have this person in your life at all. It's over. You got to go full no contact. I don't care what if some insane woman, like, here's the other thing. You could have fucking called the cops. This person was fucking losing their mind.
They didn't do anything.
But I mean, before he comes around, there's a reason you fucking called that. You wanted to have some crazy fate brought us together moment. You were looking for it. And again, we don't blame you. We've all been there.
Yeah.
But from now on,
you.
it's over. You can't contact this fucking guy. It's done. You'll find somebody else on an old school RuneScape fucking server, and you'll be fine. But that's we just have to give you this hard truth where it's like, cut your fucking losses. You're being fucking ridiculous saying fate is bringing you together, and you have to move on. Now, again, We're not mad at
Well,
you.
I'm not saying I want him back. I'm not saying I want him back. I want $750, and I also don't want anybody else
No,
to
because
convict
that's
him.
that's the way to just get in the mix
want
again.
to have another negotiation with
Yeah.
him. You want to open up your dialogue. You could have asked him for $750 when he was apologizing to you, but instead you wanted to be in a relationship with him again. And you fucked up. You let your emotions guide you. And again, there's nothing wrong. We get it. But if you go back in for whatever reason, that's on you. You've heard it now from us.
Yeah.
You have now
Okay.
heard, someone has told you definitively, you're a fucking idiot if you tangle with this guy in any way, shape, or form. You cut your losses. I know it's not a small amount of money, but it's not worth fucking your life up for 6 more months or whatever the fuck it leads to.
Garfield, you need to seek peace. You need to seek calmness. You need to resist the urge to put your hand in the flame.
Absolutely.
That's
I'm
what
a fire sign, dog. That ain't easy. This is my
You
Cuban
have
Missile
to-
Crisis.
this
That's
is-
what I'm calling
I
for.
know. We know it's not easy, but that's the fucking truth. And you can listen to us and your life can start to get better now, or you cannot listen to us and it'll maybe get better a year from now when you're fully over this. It's going to take you a while to get over this person regardless. And every time you fucking start the clock, that clock runs, every time you restart it, it'll be longer to get over them. Your shit gets messier. There's messy relationships in my life that have been long gone that like rear their head every once in a while emotionally, even though I'm fucking well over them now. The longer you wait, the longer you stay in something messy, the more it will affect you for God knows how long. And you want the money, it's over. That's done. You really want is to fucking talk to this guy. No contact whatsoever. No threatening to email his grandma. Nothing.
Well, not blackmail, but I'm just like,
It's
that's the
all
only
over.
relation-
This
Listen,
guy doesn't
okay.
fucking exist as far as you're concerned. He's blocked on everything. If you have mutual friends, just say, hey, I can't be around this fucking guy. You are penning yourself in.
I already left everything. Yeah.
Well, there you go. You're
So I have-
pretending like this is an inevitability when you're sort of engineering it to be an inevitability. The world is much bigger than even what you're giving the Midwest credit for and your shitty little fucking college town credit for. Move on. Go to fucking Chicago. Go to fucking like go to like anywhere, Kansas City. It doesn't fucking matter. Go somewhere else. You're not going to stay in this little fucking town forever. Go somewhere
So
where there's people that will
have a
fucking that like that you jive with, instead of staying in a small shitty fucking place where hurting yourself is inevitable.
I have a preemptive question. So the issue is that because of the whole neighbor breaking in situation, my landlord refused to evict her, and I had to move. And he knows where I moved, and it's also where he used to live. Apparently, he came to apologize to me. Whatever. He used to live in the basement apartment of this. I had no idea about that, but he does know where I live. And what if he shows up?
No,
out of the blue.
No, we're not doing these fucking.
Then what do I do?
No
well,
hypotheticals.
What do I do?
What you do is, I'm not going to talk to you. Please leave me alone. That's what you fucking do. And guess what? You go fucking crash at a friend's house. And by the way, you call the fucking cops if he's accosting you if he shows up unannounced at your fucking house and he refuses to leave. You call the fucking cops. Stop. You're fantasizing about him showing up. Let me tell you something. He's not fucking coming. How about that? That's the easiest fucking answer. Is the next girl, you know what I mean? Is the next insane bitch that he's going to fucking date, does she live upstairs? Then maybe he'll come. But he ain't coming for you, and you need to get that through your fucking head. And even if he does, you reject him and you take that and you feel superior and you don't parlay that into anything else. All you do is stay away from this fucking guy as much as possible. And if it's up to you, you'll never fucking talk to him again. If he tries to force the issue, you ignore it. If he emails you, you ignore it. If he calls you, you ignore it. You block him on everything. If he tries to make contact, you say, please, I'm not interested in talking to you. This is not healthy for me. I'd appreciate it if you left me alone. If he insists and he won't leave in some kind of bizarre way where he's fucking pounding on your door, you call the cops, even though you have some weird romantic fantasy where he fucking cries and he begs you and he says, I'm a piece of shit.
Who am
None
I
of
to
that.
deny that, man? Oh,
I
Gothfield.
know you're fucking.
Great.
By the way, you're being hack. you're having the most standard emotions, and that's okay. This is the human experience, but we are guiding you through it. Okay, this is the fucking answer, Gothfield.
Gothfield, your
Okay,
homework, your
you're
homework,
right.
your homework assignment is to visualize a point in the future, and it should be sooner than later. When you could look back on all this and just talk about the situation in one sentence. No more Bo is afraid plot
Right.
twists and
It's,
turns.
by the way, it's not that. It's you were in a messy situationship and you kept going back to it, even though he gave you every single fucking proof that he's not that fucking into you. You continue to debase yourself, and now I'm finally over it. It should be that. It should be, yeah, I dated this fucking insane guy who was in and out of my life. He treated me like shit.
Right.
I'm so happy I got over that bullshit.
Well,
That's the
He
actual
didn't treat me
story.
like shit until I found out. He didn't treat me like shit until I found out. That's why it felt like I was pulled out of a simulation. Like, it was jarring.
Oh,
to
he
my
didn't treat you
entire
like shit
reality.
until the first sign of adversity? Oh, interesting. When you were just fucking him and not causing any issues, he treated you nicely. Get the fuck out of here. But the second you advocated for yourself, he fucking cut you off and told people you were fucking crazy or whatever the fuck he did. That you just were in a shitty situationship. That's fine. We've all done it.
Oh, he hasn't told anybody I'm crazy because he knows that I'm not the one that's like, I haven't given him any reason to
Okay.
call me crazy. I left calmly, like,
Stop.
because
Shut
I'm
the
so ahead
fuck
of it,
up.
man. Like, I can't
Stop.
give him a
It's
reason to
over.
call me
This guy
crazy.
doesn't matter. You have to understand that. All right?
The thing about this is that my entire thesis is basically working through the emotions of this. So I'm going to be haunted forever no matter what.
That's
and I'm
another
just hoping
dumb
he's also
fucking thing
haunted.
you
You
did.
really won't.
You really won't. You'll be haunted as long as you keep it. And by the way, change that if you can. Like, or just remove his element of it. That's another example of you looking for this to be like fated, looking for this to be in the stars. You need to cut every reminder of this person out of your fucking life as soon as is humanly possible. All right?
Well, unfortunately, I'm an artist, so the pieces, it's not overtly about him, but I in my soul know that it's about working through those emotions. So
Okay.
it's more so just like staying on
Fine.
my life kind of situation.
But never
Get
talk
over
to,
it.
listen, whatever fucking paper mache sculpture you want to make of his cock, fine, do it. But never talk to this fucking guy again, all right? When you're
I'll
a
try. I
year
will.
no contact clean, call us back. But until then, your homework, as Eldest said, is to visualize a future and create the future where this guy is not in your life. This is an afterthought for you. This is just the ex you're talking about. And by the way, part of that will be finding somebody else. You know what I mean? Because I get that. I've been somebody who like didn't feel like, because part of it is like, you know, this guy made you feel desirable. You guys had a good physical connection. It sounds like you will find that again.
Yeah.
You will find that again. You just have to fucking look for it instead of wallowing like a fucking bitch. You're better than this, Gothfield. Stop being goth.
I don't
you
know
piece
if
of
I
shit.
am.
You are, motherfucker. And now go do it. Get over this guy. Be sad for a while, but don't contact him. Mope around. Get over it artistically. Make some art about it. That's fine. You know, it takes people. You haven't even begun to get over it because you keep stopping yourself from doing it.
Yeah.
So you're allowed to be a little mopey while you're actually going through it, but give yourself a few months, 4 or 5, it was a 10-month situation. Give yourself half that time to mope around and then start moving
That was just the
forward.
first time. The second time around, it was like 3, 4, almost 4 months.
Okay.
So
Well,
almost
whatever.
3 years.
Don't put your hand in the fire. I don't give a shit if you're a Scorpio. That shit's fake.
None of this bullshit. Don't
Aries.
give me any
I'm an Aries,
fucking,
first and
none of
foremost.
your fucking, whatever your risings signs match or whatever the fuck. You were together you were brother and sister in a past life. I don't give a fuck
We were
about any
horses eating
bullshit.
hay, actually.
All right. Good luck. Stay away from this motherfucker. We do believe in you. You just have to
Okay.
believe in yourself.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
All right.
You got it.
See you, Gothfield.